You might say, well, that's not us. Well, let me ask you this question then. For all the generations that sit in this room, if that's not true, why did Charlie have to go to the colleges to educate your children about all the things that we did not educate our children about? To those who have not taken the word of God seriously, all you did was make room for the evil to surround you and your families. Every day you did not think it was actually that serious. The enemy took it serious. Every day you thought the spiritual battle wasn't real. The enemy took the majority of another generation. Every day you thought it was only the church leadership's responsibility to take the gospel out. The enemy installed his doctrine in the hearts of your neighbors and your children. Every day you placed your faith on the back burner. You contributed to today's state of affairs. Church, what we've seen this week is that you are too prideful to pray aloud with the church, but you certainly attended the next Republican event. We watched it. You have been a more useful tool for the enemy than you have been for the Lord. And you might say, Pastor, well, I've been coming to church. And I would say, if you haven't employed your faith as commanded to you by God, you may be attending in the flesh, but you are far from God in the spirit. You may have brought an offering, but all you brought is the unacceptable offering of Cain every week that you walked according to the flesh and not according to the word as you have been taught to do. To you who have found yourself surprised about what God's been warning you about all these years, you are like the church of Laodicea. You have forgotten your first love, and you did it a long time ago. Another believer is describing the church this way this week. You found escape in the walls of the church. You found desertion, but faithful men have found their place in the dirt. You've deserted your brothers and sisters on the front lines of a spiritual battle, and now you've wondered why the enemy has gained so much ground. And now one of them is laying dead before your very eyes. Therefore, he says, awake, you who sleep, arise from the dead, and Christ will give you light. Arise and come to Christ.